Dun, 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 dun. I got sidetracked. I always get sidetracked when Chris is in the kitchen. Where are we at? What are we doing? I gotta catch up here. Favorite class so far? Asks Bloodborne. Favorite. Honestly, I think my favorite so far is the Bard, which is weird because I never play Bards. But I am playing a Druid through for my first playthrough because I really enjoyed the Druid and I've never done that before on my first playthrough, so I'm definitely doing the Druid. But I think the funnest one I've tested so far has been the Bard. It's pretty damn fun. Okay, we are over here. We're going to get a different angle on this fight before we do it this morning, but I got to answer a couple of comments here. My chocolate milk is very delicious, guys. Chocolate milk is awesome. I don't do it too often, but we did it today. Hang on, I'm answering one comment here. Does the finger brace? Well, I take it off when I take that off when I'm doing the mouse stuff. So what I've been doing the last few days, and I'm about to do it right now, I literally just took this off to type, Charles. I woke up this morning and I've got a decent range of motion back. Like I can get it down, but it's still not closed all the way, and there's still a ton of tension up in there. So I just deal with it. But the pain's down around a 1. There's really not a lot of pain unless I really, I had to pull a door closed this morning and I didn't have my brace on, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and that woke me up because that was like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to do that with this hand. Otherwise, it's feeling pretty good. So what I do is I tape it up, and I've been using the same strip of tape for like 3 days because it still sticks. So we're gonna try it one more time to see if that's good. But I've been taping the index finger to the middle finger as suggested by the doc. So I just got to keep doing this until it stops hurting completely. They said it could take away for anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. It just depends. So nothing's broken. It's just a sprain. So I don't actually use the brace at the mouse. This doesn't work too bad. I do end up using the middle finger a lot more than my index finger, but it's all good. All right, let's see. I gotta double check Amazon. Oh, I forgot to turn my light on, didn't I? There we go. No updates yet, but it got there at 6 o'clock this morning, so I bet it's going to be out for delivery in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. All right. All right, so they're up. Up in here. Charles said, I just caught your Blighted Village Goblin stealth slaughter on the Rogue OP stream from yesterday. I keep getting slaughtered in that encounter. Dude! I'm gonna go back. I haven't done it yet. I ended up doing a different encounter for the stealth video that I put out this morning. But I want to go back and try that encounter from the other side of the Blighted Village because if I can get the two on that side before they summon, the two on the right side are only ranged. I think. I could be wrong on that. If one's a Booyog on each side, it doesn't matter because they're both going to summon wargs. But I'd like to try it from the other side and see if I can't get all four of them by myself. But that initial slaughter of the two up top and then the one down below, that felt. I mean, I felt like a good rogue. It was like, this is awesome. And I did it. I did the sneak attack video this morning. And to lesser effect, I did one shot the guy though with like 27 points of damage, which was really nice to get that on camera. Because sneak attack can be extremely effective, especially if you get like crit hits and stuff. It's like, oh, hello, 32 points of damage at like level 3. Flat. The mob just melts. It's awesome. I love playing the rogue. Traditionally, the rogue has always been my favorite, but it's great in this game. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I want to try new things. I don't remember.
Light on my feet.
Alright, I think we can get around these guys so that we can get the high ground.
That symbol in the blood, what does it mean?
Well, we don't care about a symbol right now, brother. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. Yeah, I haven't really ever taken Will before. Let me close this down. Alright, we are going to attempt this as a big bad boss fight. When I did this yesterday on the live stream, we died. So I actually have that uploaded as a fail, which I think is going live today at 5 p.m. Central. Well, the day that I'm recording this. But we're going to try this from the other side so that I can actually get the advantage up here. So we're going to sneaky sneak. Sneaky, 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 sneak. And I am going to ungroup from everybody. And I'm going to come up here with my sneak attack. Now, it says I have disadvantage right now. What do I have going on that has me at a disadvantage? Definitely weird choppiness this morning. Who knows? Well, I can't get a sneak attack for some reason, but
I just want a little.
we can at least get a surprise attack on him. It's enough. What's up, chaotic peasant? Alright. I missed. Oh, you know, I need to take those gloves off. I forgot about the Bane. You know, I better bless our group. And then get on up in here, Shadowheart. Can't. Gale, we need to put a grease down, like... Oh, I had it right there. Something like that. And Lazelle. Okay. I'm not playing through Steam, lad. I'm doing it through GOG, so I have no idea. It depends on if they're doing a full re-download or if it's just a big patch to update the base game to the launch game. So I don't know how they're doing it. I don't think anybody knows yet. I mean, probably a couple hours. I mean, I've got a 280 down, like 250, 280 down. So it's not horrible. It's not gigabit service, you know, but I at least get, you know, it's reliably over 250 down. So, I mean, I would estimate 2 to 3 hours of a download depending on whether it's a patch or a full download. I anticipate that I will be up and running by noon, the launch day, 12 Mountain, 1 p.m. Central. I'd like to be live sooner than that, but I just don't know how big that download's going to be. So, until we know that, I won't know more.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack
Oh, I didn't
leader's
realize it was
mind
going to lead us to this
clasps
conversation in
onto
the middle of the
yours.
fight.
You see yourself through her eyes.
Well, this is interesting.
A pulsing red cluster of
Get a little
organs.
bonus.
Feast. No. A voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Search your mind for the search
A
of
memory.
voice.
The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Very deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
There was never... You're going to get me ranting here, because they never once confirmed that it was coming out on the 31st. That was assumed by people who put up a Reddit thread, and those people got duped. I sat here for days on end in every live stream I did for like a week telling people, don't believe the Reddit threads, don't believe the Reddit threads, there is no head start, don't believe the Reddit threads. And then Larian made the official statement, there is no head start, it's the 3rd for everybody. You're getting a month head start on PlayStation. Be satisfied with that. But I'm just like, I took off work, and that sucks to be you. If you took off work because of a Reddit thread, you're stupid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. If the studio is not the one making the official statements in a newsletter or something, why would you take off work? Why? Oh man. Command her to devour the other gnolls.
Sensing your presence, the Knoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Knoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Alright, well that gives us a brief reprieve. Because she's going to turn on her fellow gnolls now. This is awesome when you can get her to turn, because my life just got a lot easier.
No time to waste.
I do not want to do anything up close, so we're going to shoot, and then we're going to duck out.
On with the weave.
We're going to shoot, and duck
No one
out.
hit him.
Come on, Gale. I feel like I'm watching P90X. Shoot and catch, and shoot and catch. What's up, Victoria? Here they come. All right. Take potions. In turn. This is great when you can convert her. Gotta get that beach body, says Graham. Heck yeah. First time I did he says, first time I did ad, hang on, I gotta scroll down here. First time I did ad ripper, I couldn't walk upright for 3 days. I tell you what, I did P90X for 6 months when I first got to Cancun. This is years ago when I was like 30 years old. I was still going to the gym pretty regularly and decided to push it up a notch because I was at the beach, you know, so it was just tequila, devil's lettuce, and this is before I met Chris, and just work and then work out and go to the beach. And I did P90X and I thought I was in good shape, and the first like 2 weeks of P90X was like the most hellish experience I have ever put myself through to try to look good, you know, to look good with my shirt off. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm old, old enough to not give a shit anymore. But yeah, stuff like that hurts. So I know that the finger thing is the one that's making me laugh so much recently, because it's I literally all I was doing was yard work and just swinging the machete, and I swung it wrong, and I don't know at what point it did it, but it just twisted the knuckle, and I just was like, the last 10 days are just like, God, this sucks. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just doing yard work. So ab ripper, you hurt for 3 days. You do P90X, a couple weeks of murder, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Time is stretching for badly for me, says Wikipedia. The closer we get to actual race, am I the only one feeling like that? I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm doing lots of different things. So I think it's probably a little different for me because I do content creation and stuff. Am I Druid on release? I am doing Druid on release.
On my way.
Alright. There is a lot of warm-ups and cooldowns in P90X. That's for sure. But for a guy like me, it helps because I am not stretchy. Like, I have a really hard time touching my toes. Like, it takes me about 3 months to be able to get in the condition to touch my toes. And then if I stop, I just become less stretchy again. And like, I haven't done anything serious for like 2.5 years now, and I'm back to the point I can't touch my toes again. It's like, I'm gonna have to. I've been doing a little bit of it's the P90X cardio routine, which does a little bit of cardio, a little bit of core, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of plyo, and it's like 45 minutes. It's good. It's not a bad little routine to do here in the house. You don't need it. It's just all body weight, so. Alright. What we got
This is your
here?
end.
A rough tempest I will raise. Their worst nightmare.
Come on up the hill. They use the exact same tactic. It's hilarious.
You've made a grave mistake.
Nice.
Softer than a whisper.
One at a time. That worked nicely. Oh, that triple attack is gnarly. Let's do the pushing attack. Let's see if it hits. Screw it. Let's burn an action surge. I got no reason not to. Let's go for another one of those pushing attacks. 60 on 84. Let's do 84. I missed on an 84% chance. Lae'zel. Honey. Honey. What's going on?
Sorcery.
Alright, 91. I don't want to waste it on 91, so let's just...
On it.
Okay, that was a much more useful spell hit.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
60. That one's toast.
Can't risk being in open view.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Let's go
Take you.
word on Saren. That's right. Oh, he hit me once though. Alright, let's see here. I think we're waiting on one of them to do something. There it goes. The client's a little wonky today. I guarantee you it's just my old ass laptop going. Bleh!
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
That's such creepiness. Ugh. Dominate her mind, commanding her to feast on herself. Easy roll, easy roll.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
I gotta do it again. This is not the character that I necessarily want. Can I also add advantage? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Ugh. So awesome. Way to go, Shadowheart. Way to go.
Your tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deal with the Flend, the Goblin War, the what is it? Kobold Warlord? Gnoll Warlord. So, this is apt considering the episode that's airing at 5 p.m. today, Central Time, is the fail of this fight that we did last night. And during today's live stream, I just recorded the win. So this will go up for Friday afternoon. Cool beans. We're going to keep streaming, but for those of you who are watching this in episodic format, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Join as members to support the channel. Drop a super thanks on the video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget, join the Discord. And onwards we go. I do need to loot a body. I'll take the hammer. I forgot to take these gloves off. This... Alright, let me catch up on chat, everybody. Graham says, worst part of getting older is waking up thinking, why in the world does this hurt? My thumb is bothering me for no reason. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff, yeah. Victoria says, any advice for putting on weight? If you're born skinny like my wife, no. Because Chris complains all the time that she can't put on weight, and she tries so hard. Other than working out, she does not like working out. But she does ranch work every day, like farm work. So it's like she does all the cleaning, takes care of all the chickens, cleans the chicken coop every single day, does all the yard work every single day. Like Chris, I sit here and do this for 16 hours a day, and Chris manages everything. Does like 85% of the shopping that requires that we do out and about. She gets all the bills paid. Like, she's always on her feet. And so she's always complaining. She's like, I want to put on weight, but I don't want to have to do 50 squats for 3 sets. And I was like, I don't blame you. I don't want to have to do exercises to lose weight. But as I've gotten older, it's all I have to do to put on weight is just not exercise. Because Chris and I eat fairly healthy, and I've still put on like 30 pounds since we moved here in the last year and a half. And I'm not eating excessively, but I snack, and I like potato chips a couple times a week. I don't mind a Fanta once a week, but we eat mostly, it's like we eat chicken. Like I'd say 85% of our meat diet is chicken and tuna and rice and beans and farm eggs, with salads. That's pretty much what we eat in tortillas on a regular basis. But just sitting here for 16 hours a day is what does it for me. Because when we were in Mexico City, I was running 5 kilometers like 5 days a week. Even when I wasn't going to the gym. I've ran my whole life. I like to run. I don't run to compete, and I don't have great. I had congestive lung issues when I was like 22 from huffing concrete dust for many, many years doing construction. And I'll never be able to run like 20 kilometers. I'm no, Goggins, but I can get up to a good 5K, and I like to run. So, but here it's just so hot. It's like I'm not running here. No. And I'll do some stuff around the house, but for me, I don't have an issue putting it on, so I can't help you there. But Chris can't, but she stays active. Graham says, did I jam it? Did I sleep on it weird? Did I insult a forgotten grom and just banished my thumb to horror? Only wish he got more attacks in certain animal forms, says Pablo. Well, I was already playing. Well, no, I didn't play a halfling. I played a gnome, forest gnome druid. That's what I was testing earlier. Yep. All right.
Don't waste a step. Anything of use?
Can I dual wield that? Yes, I can dual wield it. So cool. It's such a cool looking scimitar.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight.
I am a sweet sight.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Charles says I just finished Can't Hurt Me and got the Goggins reference. That guy is either a beast or insane. I think it's a little bit of both. I've seen him on Joe Rogan a few times, and I've seen some social media clips and interviews with him in other places. There's a TikTok video I remember that went around of this big dude like crunching an egg in his bicep and leaning into the camera and just being like, "I'm built different." And that's how I feel about Goggins. Like, I think Goggins is just built different because he's talked about like having excruciating knee pain and still forcing himself to go run 40 miles just to be like, you know, fuck you, body, I'm in control. But at the expense of, then he's laid up and it's he just I think he has, the who was the kid who they did a documentary. He was the kid who free soloed. Wasn't the movie called Free Solo or something like that? But he free soloed up the face of like, I'm gonna blank on his name now. Anyway, there was a documentary that was shot about his free solo attempt, which was successful up this face of like Yosemite or something. And I remember in a lot of the interviews that people have done with him in the time since, and I think even leading up to that documentary, he went and had a brain scan in one of the documentaries. He went and had a brain scan, and this is the kid who does free soloing, and the brain scan literally came back that there's a part of the brain that feels fear, and he just doesn't have it. Like, he doesn't have the natural fear response that every other human being on the planet has. I think Tom Cruise also has this because he does literally stupid stuff for his films because he gets a rush out of it, and it's like it's the only way these guys can feel anything is to push themselves to the absolute maximum limits because they've got there's a difference in their brain patterns from the rest of us. Like, Alex yeah, that's the guy, that's the kid I'm thinking of. Like, his whole living in a van and his girlfriend being stressed out as he's training to go up this rock face. I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy. No. I had such a hard time watching that documentary, even though I knew it ended up all right. I have a massive vertigo issue with heights, and I just was nauseous the whole way through. But I forced myself to watch it because I'm fascinated by this kid. Because after leading up to the release of that film, I was watching all of these documentaries that he had done and all these climbs that he had participated around the world. And like these incredibly ridiculously ludicrous, throw a bunch of adjectives in there, tall vertical surface that he would shimmy up with no ropes, and I'm just like, this dude has something wrong with him. And I think that Goggins is in that same headspace. He just has something within him that allows him to mentally dominate his fear, his pain, his whatever. And it could be just he could have less pain receptors than the rest of us. That is absolutely true. Some people can't smell as well as others. Um, you know, that's craziness. All I saw was blood and guts.
Damn it. I guess
Oh,
that's
butter is awesome.
Risen
Man, I'll tell you the
more
best
dangerous
butter
than
I've
ever.
ever had
You're the first friendly face we've seen since
was in
Eltergard.
Ireland. Irish butter, if you can get your hands on it, is so good. The butter here is not that great. Chris and I have been talking about maybe trying to make our own butter, but it's also kind of, I don't know. We're debating. I don't think we have enough space in the backyard, but we're debating whether or not we have the space to get some goats. Like, get a couple, like at least one goat, if not two goats, for milk, because Chris loves goat milk, and I want to try to make cheese. I want to try to make goat's cheese and like yogurt and stuff. That's like something I want to try to do. So I don't know if we'll do that here or not because we are limited on space here. So the big thing is we're getting the backyard into a, hopefully within the next year, it will be a mostly shaded environment in the backyard. Most of our transplants have taken We're still, about every time we replant, we try to replant like 3 to 4 trees, and one of them almost always dies. We'll get like 3 out of 4. I think the worst we ever did was 2 out of 4, but most of the time we get 3 out of 4 plants. And so that backyard is slowly getting. I want it to have a canopy, is what I want. I want to be able to walk back into my backyard and have it just be a canopied, grassed in with a little walkway through it. So I'm working hard to cultivate that. And I was like, surely we could fit a goat back in the back corner over there. And it's like, I don't know that we can. Like, we could probably do it, but then that becomes another just hassle of more animals. And I don't think that that's something we want to do on such a small space. Because right now it's half the yards for the chickens, the other half's for landscaping and the cats. Carrie's Irish butter is great. It is. Liam says goat cheese isn't my favorite. My mother-in-law makes it. Amish country butter was so good. Amish country butter is a lot like Irish butter. So I grew up on a dairy farm, so I was very spoiled in my youth in the sense that I grew up drinking raw milk straight out of the bulk tank. No pasteurization, fresh butter at home, whole milk every day. And I've retained a love of cheese throughout my life, all cheese types. I don't necessarily like to drink milk anymore. Like, I really don't. I will occasionally do like skim milk or something, but I much prefer just almond milk. If I'm going to drink a liquid with cereal or something, I'll just do like an almond milk. But I do love cheese. I will eat. I could eat a couple 100 grams of cheese every day, really easy. Like I could eat 500 grams of cheese every day, very easy. You're damn right, Graham. That's the kind of stream I run. Where are you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
I like almond milk, Liam. I do prefer it without sugar, but I just like straight up normal. I don't mind the vanilla flavored ones as well. But I've just gotten. I just don't drink. It's really weird. Also, my cottage cheese. I don't like full cottage cheese anymore. I like light cottage cheese with like the low fat. But my cheeses, I'll eat any cheese. I don't care. But Chris will drink whole milk. She loves goat milk. I don't mind goat milk, but I'm more of, if goat milk is available, it's more of something I'll put in my coffee, just because I like a funky flavor with my coffee. It's a lot of fun. But I won't go out of my way. Oh, and also, like, if you make scrambled eggs with goat milk, it is like the best thing you're ever gonna taste. It is. And pancakes with goat's milk, like any type of baking or cooking you can do that uses goat milk rather than cow's milk, is going to be so much better, so much flavorful, so much richer in every way. Goat milk is an amazing, amazing, amazing thing in terms of cooking. Yeah, I put up a video earlier, Charles. 8 a.m. Pacific time. I put a video up this morning about that. So it'll be 9 a.m. my time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. I don't mind. Well, see, what's funny thing, Liam, Chris makes her own oat milk here. It's not even really an oat milk so much as she'll take the blender and put like, I don't know, 3 or 4 scoops of oats in there, and then like a couple cups of water, and then maybe a teaspoonful of sugar, and then she'll just blend, and it just liquefies everything and turns it into this oat mix, this oat water mix that she then puts in the fridge in a pitcher and cools it. And that's what Chris's preferred drink of the day is. And she'll drink that. She'll make that every week. Like, that's just her go-to drink. Anything with bacon is my favorite meal, Victoria. You can't take the pig from me. I love bacon. And pancetta. the pig belly, pork belly. Oh man, you can do so many amazing things with pancetta. Oh, it's so amazing. And then the jamon from Italy, all the aged ham hunks, and just pork is an amazing thing. I also love good scrambled eggs and bacon. I ought to share one of the recipes that Chris and I will do for breakfast. Guys, I'm getting sidetracked. This is hilarious. Graham's not wrong. I just ramble. Maybe I should come along so you don't get waylaid again.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door, Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's
Pork
fine.
is the marijuana
We'd be
of
dead
meat.
if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
What's in the chest?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. Get a
We're
handful
gonna
of
talk about
Terrans.
food here in a minute, guys. Once this
Terrans are the
cutscene
currency
stops.
of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
So a lot of you are new here to my channel, and you might not know this because I haven't done an episode in quite some time. But probably about maybe 3 years ago now, here on my channel, Chris and I used to film a show called Lord of the Rings Online: Cooking in Real Life. As I was playing Lord of the Rings Online all the time, and so I was making recipes from the game. And if you go back far enough in time, you'll find all those. There's a playlist. Lotro Cooking in Real Life is what it's called. So if you like good food, those videos are a little older now, but you might want to check out that playlist on my channel because I share all sorts of fun stuff from our kitchen. Chris and I like to cook. We used to do a lot of food photography and gastronomy projects with tours and boards around the world. And food and wine has always been a big passion of ours. And so if you like things like I've got a buttered scones with blackberry jam recipe in there. I've got a cast iron oven baked apple pie recipe. My pie crust recipe is to die for. I will swear on that until the day I cross over. There's also things like the complete Hobbit breakfast if you like potatoes and sausage and mushrooms and we did bangers and mash. We did there's a whole bunch. I don't remember. We did a bunch of episodes for that show. So if you like good food and you wanna get into that, go dig up that playlist. You'll have fun with it, folks. You're Zentarum. Your people don't deal in baubles.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Wow, using my rogue persuasion. You're missing a golden opportunity here, man. Report the cargo lost. We could sell it ourselves. Dun dun dun. I don't like that roll. Hey, it succeeded. That's all that matters.
I like the way you think. Didn't expect to turn this horror show to my advantage, but why not? The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings, so there's no point in trying to open it. I know a fence in Baldur's Gate who'll take it off your hands. Nobody will be the wiser. Don't try to cut me out of the deal, though. The Black Network has eyes and blades everywhere. Crafty swine like you could make a name for yourself in the Zahentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout.
So you threatened your way into ownership of that chest. Now that it's yours, what will you do with it?
I will do what is meant to be done with the sealed chest. Open it.
Music to my curious ears.
Gale is totally on board for opening up the chest. It's awesome. That is so awesome. He's like, let's do it. I have no opinion because I have not seen any official statements about Will having a new voice actor. But I also haven't been going out of my way to check on news stuff. I've just been playing and covering my articles and stuff.
That might be worth a look. More for me.
Let's quick save here. Oh, I want to lockpick it. I want to pick it.
What's past this?
It's a 20. But I do get a ton of bonuses, as we can see at the bottom, so... that's probably going to be enough. We're good. First try. What's in the box, man? What's in the box?
The magic nearly oozes from this flask. Can you use it?
A fortunate find indeed. Allow me to take it off your hands.
I am not going to give it to Gale. If I can avoid giving it to Gale. Because I have never used that thing before, and I have been told that I need to use that during one of the boss fights. Whether it's the Githyanki or the True Soul Nair. So I'm going to be holding on to that if I can. I don't want to give that to Gale. Victoria is telling me I need to check the Larian Studio's Instagram. Well, it's not the first post. It's not the second post. It's not the third post. The fourth post is Co-Carnage. The fifth post is Karlak. Sixth post, something else. Seventh, Assyrian. These are the PC gamers. 8. Do you have a link to whatever you're talking about, Victoria? Because I'm not seeing anything on their Instagram about a voice actor being confirmed for Will. Now, granted, I'm skimming through these, and some of these are like little video snippets. So if it's in a video snippet, that's awesome. I'll need to know which video to look at. But there's not. I just went through the first dozen posts on their Instagram page, and I don't see anything about a voice actor for Will being confirmed. Thank you. What's up, Babylonia? Lurk mode on. I'm not gonna talk to Gale. I don't want him to eat my item. You know, one of the things I've noticed over my past couple of playthroughs is I've avoided using the Illithid powers. I've avoided using the Mind Flayer stuff, the powers. And I haven't had any of the dreams with the chick, you know, the girl, whoever the female is that you choose, or the person that's in your dreams, right? I guess so that's tied to the use of your powers, which I didn't really pay attention to before. That's cool. Alright. We don't need to go there. We can go over here now.
That Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Malar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Alright, let's go on up in here.
Smoke. Something's burning. Here goes nothing.
Pretty sure they already have an animated D&D show already coming, as well as that live-action Dragonlance show, Amiga Star. I think there's 2 animated, if I remember correctly. I have to go back and look, but I know there's one, at least one in the works, plus the live-action one.
I hear shouting. What? Someone needs help.
Budge! The Grand Duke could be inside! Don't just stand there! Push! Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate! He could be trapped! Help us get through!
DC of 10. I'm gonna use the potion since I have it. Not enough.
Damn! Find another way inside.
In this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Hurry! They don't have much time!
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
At the ready.
3, 2, 1.
In we go.
I'm trapped! Someone open this door!
Force it open. My goodness, I've not been able to do either one of these. That's a little ridiculous. I've never sent anybody else up here other than Zale, and her strength is much higher. Oh yeah, we're rolling again. Woof, good enough.
The door gives way with a loud crack.
Let's move, quickly, before the whole place collapses.
I just dinged.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, Report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Artemis says, I was playing AC Odyssey today on sale. It's pretty awesome. I like exploring ancient sputter. I've played that game all the way through 2 times. Got 150 hours out of it each time. And I started a 3rd playthrough leading up to the release of Valhalla, which I then took. It took me 6 months to beat Valhalla on the PS4. I love those games. I've never done a 2nd playthrough of Valhalla though. I don't think I ever will on the PS4. If I ever do another playthrough on Valhalla, I want it to be the Series X upgraded version. It's a great. I love those games. Odyssey is my favorite though. Out of the Origin, Odyssey, Valhalla trilogy, Odyssey is such an amazing game. I just love it, love it, love it. Theo Solomon is the new voice actor. Okay, so this is where it's confirmed. Gotcha. Thanks for tracking that down, Victoria. Theo Solomon is... He put up... Well, I don't know who the previous voice actor was. I never paid attention, so... So I really have no opinion about it one way or the other. As long as it's good. Yes, that was the Greek and Spartan one, Scrujaro, and it's an amazing game. Yeah, I loved it too because I grew up like fascinated with Greek mythology and Roman mythology, and so it was right up my alley for you know, what I needed it to be. My heritage is Viking, but I didn't, you know, I don't know that much about my heritage comparatively speaking. So I really liked, I really love those games. All right. Ravengard's a champion of the people.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
All right. I will travel west.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Alright, and here's where I get to choose a fun something.
Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us
Atlantis
peace in
was a
this
good
plane and
expansion.
beyond.
Yeah, it was.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty.
That's why
when we would have
I
doubt.
do not understand people who are like, Ubisoft makes
So
shitty
it is
games.
spoken,
Assassin's
and so
Creed
is it done.
sucks. I'm like, you don't
Great God
don't
Helm,
know what you're talking
allow
about
us
because the
peace in
Assassin's
this
Creed
plane and
games are
beyond.
awesome. Can they be overwhelming
Teach us
because they
care
are
when we would
so
be
big and have
reckless.
so much
Teach
stuff
us
going on?
certainty when we
Sure,
would
but
have
you don't
doubt.
have to do everything. If you just do main
So it is
storyline, it's a
spoken,
40 to 50
and
hour
so is it
experience, which is
done.
pretty standard for most AAA RPGs. You know, but if you want to go off the deep end and spend 150 hours getting every single skill point and all the skills and all the weapon and all the cosmetics and all the boats and all the ship themes, all the different songs and all the things, blah 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 blah, hell yeah! Like cruising the seas and destroying other ships was
Great God,
amazing in
allow us
Odyssey. It's
peace
so
in
much
this
fun.
plane and beyond.
It's better than the raiding. I don't mind the raiding in Valhalla,
Teach
but
us
I
care when
much
we would be
prefer the ship
reckless.
combat in
Teach us certainty when
Odyssey.
we would have doubt. So it is spoken. and
That
so
makes
is it
total
done.
sense, Artemius. When it's where you grew up, it's like, this is, yeah, I don't want to hear about my own history. I want to go do something else.
Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach
Alright.
us certainty when we would have doubt.
Duck out of here real quick. Get away from that
So it
lady's
is spoken,
voice. I think I need to do a
and so
hard
is it
save
done.
here. Because if we're going up to level 4, I think this is where we choose our feat. And I actually am going to do a feats episode. So I need to have a hard save here.
Great God, help.
Alright, I'm going to take a bio,
This
everybody.
plane and beyond.
And I'll be back in a couple moments.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
That crazy little white cat, man. She's trying so hard to sneak into the bedroom now. She's like, oh, that's where you guys go. All the other cats go in there. I want to come in there. I think we're taking her to the vet tomorrow is the plan. To get her rabies shot and just tomorrow, right? Can you put Pippin in here too? We're taking her to the vet tomorrow, right? The little white cat. Okay. No, I was going to say if you want to put Pippin in here, put Pippin in here also. Tomorrow, I think Chris is going to take her in, because she's going to take her in really quick to get her rabies shot, and have the vet do a quick checkup on her and schedule a surgery for next week so we can get her spayed immediately.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Alright, let's level up. Thank you, Chris. Chris is marinating a bunch of strip steaks, basically. We're gonna cook those down for stuff. We usually use, some of it will get used in tacos, others will get used for sandwiches, and then the rest of it will get used in salads. But it's great because you cook it up and it's a very thin cut of meat, of red meat, and it's very versatile. It's not technically like big and thick steak, you know, it's just strips. Let's level up. Level 3 to 4. Through experience, you acquire new power. You gain the following traits. Now, I don't want necessarily the abilities improvements, so let's go ahead and check out the feats here. I might choose defensive duelist. That's a nice, oh, or dual wielder. And then I can use more weapons, because it says you can use 2 weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light. Dual wielder might be where I want to go. I don't care about mobile. Skilled? No. Weapons master? No. I think we're going with dual wielder. So I'm gaining a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. I can now use 2 weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light. Hell yeah.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God.
Question is,
allow us peace in this plane and
what other
beyond.
weapons do I have? I do want to equip the bow.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Technically, I only have that sword for now.
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Gale didn't have enough to ding yet. That's unfortunate. That's interesting. The cleric. I'm only getting the one. Okay. I'd be okay with that. I think that's my damage spell. So I would get a -5 penalty to attack rolls with this, but I'd get an increase of 10 damage. I don't know if that's worth it. I think I'll just take tough, which is the extra hit points. Gale, how much do you still need to ding, bro? He needs 15 experience points. That's all he needs.
Great guard helm.
It's a good
Allow
quick
us
save
peace in
moment.
this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Need to find a way forward.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have the ogres and I have the flask. I've never used the flask. I've been told that the flask contains a thing. We're going to do a hard save up here, and we're going to do the Githyanki control using the thing in the iron flask, which I've never done before. We're going to do that as a big bad boss fight, which will give me 2 that I've recorded today.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Yes, they are.
Huge.
It's huge.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
I suggest we admire it from afar.
We're going to do a hard save here. Save game. This is going to be Gith. Yeah. All right. All right, we are now recording as part of the stream. We're going to be attempting the Githyanki fight using... I gotta find it now. Somewhere in here. It's Iron Flask. It says a flask that can hold friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. Now, I have never used this before. I've been told about it. So I think I know what's inside of it. But I've never actually seen it in any of my early access playthroughs. I've used the ogres here, but I've never used the flask. So we are going to be going into the Githyanki here in a minute, and we're going to be using the flask. And I don't know if we're going to get it right the first time, or if we'll have to, you know, quick load a few times. But that's the purpose of this video, is to do this Githyanki fight with what's in the iron flask. So for the stream, this is part of the stream. If you're here as an episode, just like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff. And let's get ready to do this. So I want to actually... Do you throw it or do you use it? This is something I don't know. So I'm going to go up in here. And I'm just going to chuck it.
First step is the hardest.
And see what happens.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that.
I may have needed to wait for this animation sequence to trigger first. I don't know yet.
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
That animation sequence never gets old. I love it.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
There it is. It totally went off.
Would be suicide.
It went off,
At
but we're
least
still
for
trapped
now.
in the middle of these conversations. So that literally chucked a spectator out in the middle of this. The dragon is there and everything. And here we have the opportunity to get involved with the fight. But it's making the animation sequence all sorts of upset. So if I really want to do this properly, I need to do the animation sequence first, and then summon the thing that we just saw in front of us. But it's all good. It's already out there in the open, so we might as well participate. Oh, you can come up here all you want. Get up close and personal and beat the crap out of my rogue. Holy smokes. And action surging and taking out Gale. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. They really don't like me, regardless of the spectator. Oh. Well, crap. We need to... I only get a 20% chance to hit that? Say it ain't so. That's ridiculously low. Wow. And I don't have what I really need to have memmed right now. It just flew up over us. Oh, this is amazing. This Githyanki is just destroying us. Sarth Beretha Warrior of the One Sky. She just came in and said, yeah, nah, fam. And she parried. Oh my goodness. She is not to be messed with. At least I got a crit hit on her. I don't feel completely useless at the moment. They did a hold person on her. They've snared her. That's a legit... This is a really hard fight. Oh, that's a party wipe. Like there's no recovery from that. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this. We're going to reload that. And we're going to wait for the animation sequence to happen this time. Because I'm very genuinely curious if you could do that a little more strategically. Because I just went and chucked it out there, and not thinking about the animation scene that needed to be taken care of first. They mentioned the 400 spells. Pretty sure during the release panel from Hell. And the feats. I don't know that I've ever succeeded at this fight without having Fireball, other than when I did it with the Ogres. The Ogres definitely took the Githyanki out. The Ogres rocked the Githyanki's world. Like that fight, and I put that up on YouTube a couple weeks ago, I think. That's a really good fight. So we're going to go do the animation sequence here real quick once it loads. And we're going to do the animation sequence, and then I'm going to chuck the thing in the middle and see where it goes from there. If I can. So I actually want to separate the group out here. And I'm going to spacebar through the animation stuff here, guys, because I don't really care.
Drop your weapon.
We've already seen it.
No. Look.
Stop.
Of course.
Knowing our queen.
So,
Facing that lot would be.
so I've been given the warning that the game wants to give us. Let's look at throwables. Am I going to get seen?
Get to work, Beretta. Search the dead.
No.
Of course,
Chuck it
Githyanki.
and... Okay, don't care about the animation sequence. I actually want to be able to hide if I can, but it definitely am not hidden for the moment. So she held me and she's coming straight for me. Oh, it actually managed to ensnare the spectator. Alright, my turn, and the smart thing for me to do would be to run away and hide. Because this thing wants to kill me, and it's attacking me. And I don't want to die a horrible death, so let's chuck that at them, run the hell away, and hide.
Right now.
Gale leveled up, by the way. It's perfect timing for Gale to have leveled up. Right in the middle of the fight. Are they gonna take out the spectator? They're gonna take the spectator out. Oh my goodness. They managed to take it out. Holy smokes. These guys are legit. Oh my. Like, oh my.
On my way.
So you can dash and sneak at the same time. I didn't realize that until just now. We're gonna take care of Gale really quick.
Magic.
I don't care about mirror image, but I wouldn't mind Flaming Sphere, because that spell is so awesome. And we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna take Flaming Sphere. Get rid of Sleep. And I'll go ahead and take that.
Time to push my luck again.
I'm gonna unsneak here so that they see me. Yep, that brought everybody into combat. And hide again. They should move up now. Alright. Wait, did my sphere disappear? Where's my sphere? Oh, all the way back here. I thought I summoned it in a different direction. Gosh darn it. Well, that's not where I wanted it.
On cat's paws.
Can I use sneak attack on him since he's fallen? Nope.
Just out of view.
Come on, move on up. Alright, now we can move our big ball of fire. Man, hiding did me no good. Let's hit this chick with everything. Oh, hell, hold up. I forgot I have the, Alright, we're good. God, I missed.
Mustn't be seen.
Not good, man. Not good. I need
No time to waste.
get on up here and do a pushing attack. Missed. Action surge. Cute.
A hidden threat.
Oh! Oh! These Githyanki are no joke. 20%, that's not good. Do second level bless. Get a heal off on Terran because he's got a 2-hit Christmas. 12% chance. That is not good. I'm critically missing on all the things. It's awesome.
Let my name be known.
It's parrying my like incredibly hard to get a hit on. They parry everything and then just knock the weapon out of my hand. Crit hit my ranger, who's now down. Ah! Crazy town. I don't think it matters who I try to get up to this point. Where the hell is my weapon? Oh, it was just the, no, it's my... Where did it go? I don't actually see my weapon. Oh, it's all the way over there. Holy crap.
Can't even catch my breath.
I don't have any heal potions? No. The 2 attacks per round is what devastates us because they're so much higher level than us. Alright, God, the smart thing to do would be to run. Except I can't.
Take you. Take you.
God, and she missed. That is crazy how often I'm missing against this target.
Still on my feet.
Did I just accidentally drag that off my hotbar? I did. Goodness gracious. If nothing else, he is good for fodder. Oh, I forgot about that one up there. Oh, we're toast. She's got 2 hit points. Arrgh. Come on, Gale. Alright, that's 1 down. However, we're all like down to like no hit points. I was able to drink a potion at least. Yeah, that's not good. If nothing else, this will be a powerful fail video to put up on the channel for later. I am not. I will not be taking a monk. Edgar, good to see you, man. Edgar says I'm reinstalling BG3 today, getting hyped again over this Orc Barbarian for sure. Awesome. Good to see you, Edgar, man. Is this a party wipe? It's not quite a party wipe, but it's pretty much a party wipe. That's party wipe. That, my friends, is a fail video, which we will be putting up, on how not to do the Githyanki fight. But hey, piece of content out of it, which is always good. For the stream, we will be continuing onwards, but for those of you who are watching this in episodic format, this is where you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Don't forget to join the Discord. Links are down below. Join as a member to support. Drop a super chat on any live stream or premiere, or super thank on any video, or YouTube short. Alright, let's load that up. We'll change our position and try that again. I'll be right back while that's loading. All right.
Time to press ahead.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that. Is
This...
No, look.
Skipping this again, seen this. Normally I don't skip the the game is deciding that it's
Question,
trying to
kill,
figure out what
then
it's going
move
to do.
on.
It finally caught up.
Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
All right. Let's skip all that.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
All right. They look dangerous. Stay back.
Nonsense. They will lead us to the cure we seek.
All right. So this is the option where she runs off,
We must speak.
which is annoying as heck. But we're doing it anyway. We're gonna try different things here. Someone mentioned going up here.
Child of Vlaakith, be still and listen.
Must.
Not honor the command of a Kithrak, young one. It is not your time to
So we're gonna chuck it from here, maybe? I don't know. We're trying different things. Throw item. The problem is it'll also hit Lae'zel, won't it? Have fun, guys. Yeah, see, the only problem with that is Lae'zel's against me now, so I can't do it that way. I guess you have to trigger it before Lae'zel gets away from your party. It's alright, we learned something important right there. We'll do one more shot at this, everybody. And if I can't get it, we'll move on and I'll come back when I got to level 5. We'll check my Amazon while we're waiting. Yep, I need to tell Chris that Amazon is on its way. If we do it the way we just did it, yeah, she'll side with them. Sounds right. We got lots of ways to do it. Oh, I typically always separate the party when I'm gonna go do sneak attacks like this. I kind of want. Let's get everybody
Breathe
up
deep
in here.
and move. This calls for careful.
Rag.
Drop your.
Right,
No.
let's get past all this.
Our queen.
Facing that lot would be.
Okay. It's nice to have your opinion on suicide.
Of course, Kithrak. You heard him. Search every corpse.
Yeah, don't get it. Now, if I focus on ranged only, we might be able to actually contribute to this fight. The problem is, at least one or two of them are going to come after me. So I just, this is like, oh my god. Did you see that? 24 and 19, and then it does an accent surge. Does another Misty Step, or whatever. I may have to give that potion to somebody different. He's getting his butt kicked every time he runs up there to chuck it. It's alright, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be our last attempt, and then we'll move on to other things. The ogres have no problem taking out the Githyanki. The spectator actually doesn't seem to do that well.
On my way.
So the question here, Gale, is... They're gonna come get Gale now.
Moving.
Take your.
It parried. Gotta be kidding me. This chick is just ridiculously tough. And I don't have double attack yet, so it's... That level 5 is definitely a huge difference. Alright, it's got... Okay. Spectator's actually doing a little better this time around. Got a crit hit on it though. Okay, well, that's okay. First things first, Gale.
Take you.
Next up, Terran.
Take you.
Okay. She's only got 3 hit points left.
Blood follows me everywhere.
They really don't want to let me win. Is that thing coming in to eat me too? Yeah, it's red to me now. That's not good. That's not good. It's really not good. No! Did you just Misty step away? No, she went invisible. Oh, you sniznizzle. She's like at 2 hit points and she went invis on me and now I can't see her. Oh my god. So not good. Crit hit on Shadowheart. And then they went up. Woo! Like the spectator's about to die. Oh, I can riposte. And I took her out. Okay, that's better than nothing. We need to help. Let's help Terran up because he's at least got a bow. And second win this.
Taking position.
Okay. No, they're like, no, you're not allowed. No! 3 men down. Do I even waste time? I don't think I do. I think I potion up.
I will not know failure.
I think we potion up and say, screw you. Last one standing. And we hope that we don't get horrible rolls and that... Oh, she's going to run from me so hard. The problem is I don't have any more potions. Crit hit. Yeah, girl. However... You have no hit points.
Hidden threat.
Oh, she's gonna keep trying to take out. Okay, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Please, please, just. You only have 2 hit points. Come on, we could do this. Stop hiding, and I'll make it quick. She says. Okay, she did hit me. However, she only has 2 hit points, everybody. So I could still pull a win. I could still pull a win out here. I pulled a win. I pulled a win. However, one of my party members died, so I do need to hurry up and get down there, and use this a scroll.
Assume nothing.
That is a win, but not a great win. However, a win is a win is a win, as they say. So that is how you sort of, kind of take out the Githyanki patrol. One of these has the sword, which I don't think is better than the one I've got because I have the Everburn blade. But I think it's the chick up here who we took out, and I need to go help my other party members and then use a res scroll. Yeah, I don't have Fey Fire on. All right, use the scroll on Shadowheart. Loot the body. Take the plate mail, the slate,
Tirsu markings. Could this be?
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lae'zel. A mystical map glows before Lae'zel, revealing a Githyanki refuge beyond the mountain pass.
Zorru did not lie. I will soon reach a Githyanki crash. I must hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
Good times at hand. And in the middle of all of that, Gale needs to be leveled up. So, I'd say that's a pretty good ending to that one, everybody. That went unanticipated. I thought I was going to lose that one. So we got 2 recordings of that. We got a fail and we got a barely, by the skin of our teeth, by the thread of a fingernail, win on that last one. So for the recording, that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Support with memberships, super chats, and all those good things. Don't forget the Discord, links are down below. And for the stream, we are continuing onwards. Let's get rid of that and take, honestly, Ball of Fire works the best. If I can get it off in the right time, right place, customize. I don't want Witch thing. I don't need Sleep anymore. Sick Fireball, Milfs. And Misty Step. That is a quick saveable moment.
Most excellent.
And I will be right back, everybody.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
All right. Gonna go check a couple of things here as we get settled back in. Chris has got lunch getting ready. The rice is done. She does some really delicious rice where she throws like garlic and onions and carrots into the rice and then cooks it up. Oh, it's so good. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I have Witcher music in my head. We can go back to do the hag now, I think. Go south out of the Blighted Village. Work our way in that direction.
Can't slow down. Something over there.
You just reminded me that I have not checked on my emails this morning. So I'm gonna go check that real quick. The only update I have is that they are going to deliver on the 30. I was supposed to get the work by the 31st, but what I don't know is if I'm getting all 3 drafts back at the same time to look over, or if I'm getting the first draft on the 31st. I'm not quite sure. But I should see something by the 31st of July. So it'll be August. As soon as I get the artwork back from the book, I'm literally going to put together the digital version. I'll give it one more read through just to make sure that I've caught as many of the errors that I think I can catch on my own. I obviously have, again, self-publishing. I'm not hiring an editor. We're just going to publish it as is. And then if we end up finding someone who wants to do some editing later on down the road, I might go that route, because we do have funding stored aside from the Patreon page, but we'd also like to not spend that if we don't have to. But I will miss some things for sure. I missed things. I went back and reread Echoes of the Past about a year and a half ago when I was starting to put together plans for redoing the Saga of Lucemia, and I found stuff because it'd been like 3 years since I did a read through, and I found a bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. So I'll miss something when I push it, but yeah, it'll be I mean, assuming that it comes back and I don't need a lot of reworks, then I could have something up by the end of the first week of August, but I also have to do another read through, which will take at least a few days if I want to make sure that I do my job. So let's just say probably by mid-August I'll have it all. I'll have the Kindle version published, and I'll have it out to all the Patreon backers. I think I'm getting told that food's ready. And then as soon as I actually get a draft of the artwork book, I'll have that up on the Patreon page for our... Everybody's at that book tier will get an update on that. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Chris means there's a bowl of food I gotta go grab.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Drop the act.
You're both this close to getting a slap.
Enough. We know you have her.
Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Drop the act.
You're both this close to getting a slap.
Enough. We know you have her.
Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Oh, never mind. I forgot it.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
We're gonna see if all of my cats decide to wake up and but beg from Daddy. So I have a big bowl of steak strips, homemade beans, rice and tortillas with some onions.
She went to see you. We know she did.
You know absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Sammy, what are you doing?
Drop the act.
Cats are crazy, man.
You're both this close to getting a slap.
Enough. We know you have her.
So we'll at least do some of the swamp. I don't think we'll get all the way through the hag fight today. It's okay. That's what tomorrow's for.
Do you harass every old woman you
Man,
meet?
fresh tortillas are so good, guys.
Just tell us where she is.
I have no qualms eating on stream. Sorry.
She went to see you. We know she did.
Drop the act.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You
Drop
was
the
the
act,
last to
hag.
see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Liar! Liar!
We won't ask again.
Bollocks!
You're lying, old lady.
You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. I ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Well, someone please tell me what's going on here.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna...
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid... And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
I've done this encounter. Lucas, nobody. That's what I was afraid of eating in here. I've done this encounter 3 times recently, and I've never gotten these dialogue options. So I wonder if this is based entirely on being a rogue. Lucas, am I going to have to go eat my breakfast, my lunch outside? Alright, I'll bring Marina home.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you. But not a chance. We're getting her back on our own.
Maybe that's not
Come
true.
on.
I might vaguely remember doing this conversation the other day. Hang on a second, everybody. I do got to open the door for a cat. Luke got upset because I wasn't giving him any food. So he's like, fine, I'm going to go outside. See ya, buddy. All right. Nice, Kujaro. Says his ranger build's going good, using pole arms for great weapon fighting feat and accuracy reach. Also use the jump spell to jump to enemies. Nice.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Oh, I know I'm being watched. Investigation, please. And I rolled a 1. The secrets of the swamp are not going to be known to me. I'll burn 1 inspiration. Worth it.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Insidious swamp. Well, we're failing our perception rules. That's not good. Not much. Motoria. Just me eating into the microphone. Alright. I'm going to deposit my bowl in the kitchen. And I will come back and we will do the Redcaps. Reminds me of that meme from like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. I don't know if everybody remembers the ceiling cat is watching you meme. Alright, so this is the perfect moment to take care of the Redcaps here.
I guess they didn't find their sister.
Yeah, I'm
Whoever
guessing
did
that's
this
the
wanted
case.
them to suffer. We need to be careful.
So, if you've never done this before, this is not technically a boss fight. We're going to record it as an episode encounter. But the Redcaps are essentially really nasty creatures who will aid the hag if you get into combat with her. And it's easier to just take them out beforehand if you don't want to deal with the consequences of those actions. You can either talk to them, which I've done in other streams, or you can just go straight in for the kill, which is what we're going to do here. And we are going to take care of some Redcaps.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Let's get him with a sneak attack. Not good. Missing and whiffing right off the bat. The swamp music gives Maleficent vibes. Alright, I'm gonna need to drop a flaming sphere right down there. That might... Usually it only holds their aggro if they saw that first, but we'll see what it does here.
I am fury. I am death.
This is your end.
These guys have a ton of hit points. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, what are you doing? Bro, come back. That was not what I meant to do.
Alright, time to talk about.
I guess because I can't hit that one from there. I can hit this one though.
Do this.
What's up, little Redcaps? Come on up. Those two will probably focus on the fireball, which is a good thing. I need to burn this guy with everything I've got. 36%, that's not very good. Can I punt? Nope. Can I punt? Yes. Oh, he's saved! No!
Swift and lethal. You bow or you break.
Alright, yeah, let's go. You guys focus on the flaming sphere. Alright.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's end this.
I'll burn a guiding bolt. Worth it. Worth it. I'm just gonna pull this guy back a little bit. He picked something up off the body. Don't know why. Gale, can you not get them from up top here, bro? 80%.
Lesson is death. Whispered weave.
Alright, I'm gonna jump down in here, everybody.
On the move.
Oh, she's not gonna have enough to do a jump. How can I not hit him from here? There's definitely some wonkiness going on with the line of sight right here for some reason. I don't mind you coming on up. Not gonna be able to get up here, is it? Oh, it can jump, but it's not worth it. Let's get it over here. Did I save? I did. Alright, Scale, buddy, old pal.
A spell a day.
A spell a day. Alright, that's one down.
I'm fury. I am death.
essentially one to go here. Nicely done. Ooh, he's like, screw me? No, screw you.
To focus.
We can ignore him for the moment.
All doom.
And that is an end. Hold up quick. Gale, get rid of your stupid fireball thing before it comes into camp. That is an end to the Redcaps, who are a little bit of an annoying encounter if you don't take care of them first. They're definitely more challenging at level 3. I'm in here at level 4. You know, that was a fairly easy encounter. I don't think we ever felt truly threatened during that fight. Although we did just run through a bunch of stuff to get
Caution is warranted here.
Screw it. Run over here! Who's stuck behind?
What's next, I wonder?
Lovely day, this. For now.
What to do? Light on my feet.
Alright. These guys crying about taking some residual damage because they stepped into a bleeding pit of something. Now, I wonder if Gale is still going to want me to give him
what I need.
something if I chucked the iron cask away. Flask.
Good news. The search for an object of power has been fruitful. The iron flask is such an artifact.
Technically, I used it.
So now we need but to do the obtaining, and we're bound to come across more during our travels. As luck would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out there'll be danger involved. All great cost.
Okay. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. A bit of boldness will serve us well. I know the allure these artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. I hope I can count on you.
So it triggered the conversation, but then it went away because I don't have the iron flask anymore. That's very interesting.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
It'll be interesting to see, Kujaro. I don't know that I'll ever personally take that route to find out. But I know somebody will.
Perhaps that's why I've survived so long. We're more fearsome peers have not. You would be wise to look past the seeming of things, if you intend to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain. A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only.
You know
by
what's been
their
showing up
sight.
on my TikTok recently has
Know
been
how to ask,
clips of
and
the
they'll
first
share that
Underworld movie,
knowledge.
and I forgot how good that
If you're
movie
fool
was.
enough to pay their price.
Thinking about, you know, vampire hunting and creepy forests and stuff. Speak plainly. What is she?
A powerful friend. A terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks.
What's your hunting?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
I don't think I've come across a Astarion with this character, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Persuasion.
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Never heard of him.
Ah, well. If you had, I could not fault you for lying. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. But best to take one terror at a time, hmm? I've used enough of your time. The lady awaits.
Yeah, I'm worried about how it's going to impact my first playthrough because I definitely want to do the goody guy, the goody two-shoe playthrough the first time, and that means, not using the power. That means, refusing to use it or resisting the use of it as often as possible. That's going to be tricky to do. All right, we're going to do one attempt here at the hag from the backside. Nope, nope. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? I guess I gotta go over here and jump. My goodness, y'all about herped derped right there. Don't make me heart stop like that. I thought for sure we was goners. Like that just could have been really, really bad.
Just out of
Just so bad, darling. Okay, now let's be careful. We can get on up in here. We'll go sneaky sneak.
You have a face on you that could turn milk petal. Won't be discussing that again.
Bubblehonia says, I like Gale, but I can't wait to see him explode. Alright, everybody, let's see what we can do here. This will be a quick save. I did a hard save here. We're gonna see what we can see here real quick, everybody.
That is no ordinary fireplace. There's something there, beyond the flames.
Now, why does it say I can't have disadvantage against the target? Why can I, how can I possibly have disadvantage against her?
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel,
don't make me
I'm
get
skipping through
it.
this real
You
quick because I just want to
must
see
have
something.
One hells of a... You absolute idiot!
We're gonna try something different. I got an idea. If you always use the tadpole, you might become a mind flayer. That would be really interesting if that was the case. Gary's like, I think I might go full Palpatine on Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, we're gonna try something slightly different.
Still in shadow. Unheard, unseen. I am death.
I don't want to.
So it triggered the
Admit
animation
if it
sequence
isn't, you'd best
weirdly
have one
enough.
hells of a you.
So that was very interesting. Like, I snuck up to try to hit her, and it still it triggered the animation scene. Which is not what I want it to do. So I guess I have to hit her from a distance if I don't want to trigger the animation sequence. Well, let's just see what happens here for sheer shits and giggles. I don't think there's any way I'll be able to keep her from running. But you never know.
Need to find a way forward.
Yep. There she goes. So that's not what I want to have happen. So we'll do one more attempt here. Palpatine attempt. Murder hobos in our midst, everybody. Murder hobos in our midst. My favorite Star Wars movie is hands down Empire Strikes Back. It's not even a question. Second favorite is Revenge of the Sith. I almost said Return of the Sith, but Revenge of the Sith. The full Anakin to Darth Vader transition and that lightsaber fight sequence between the two on what is it, Mustafar? The high ground fight. That's my second favorite, but my first favorite is absolutely Empire Strikes Back. I think the third would be Return of the Jedi. Even with the Ewoks, I still think it's a great film. And then after that, I would probably go New Hope, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Clone Wars is the least of my favorites out of those initial 6. And then the new trilogy stuff, I would say I like Last Jedi more than I like, what was the one they did first? I don't remember the name of it now. The first Rey film I didn't like that much. Last Jedi was okay, and then the Palpatine one was I haven't even rewatched it. I have no desire to rewatch it. I love all Star Wars, but I don't have to rewatch the ones that I don't really care for. And then I loved Rogue One and the Solo film. But I would say that yeah, Empire Strikes Back is easily the winner for me. I think it had some of the coolest effects for the time that it was released. It really pushed visual effects and robot animatronics in really cool directions. But they did amazing things in Return of the Jedi too with Jabba the Hutt. I mean, but still, I think that Yoda was a pretty amazing accomplishment for its time. Oh wait, put your weapon. I mean you no harm. I am wondering, why are you here? Looking for someone. Looking for someone. Ooh, found someone you have, I would say. Like, I freaking love... I love Empire Strikes Back. It is a great, great, great movie. Echo 3 to Echo Station. Hold on, buddy. You read me? Loud and clear, kid. What's up? Well, I can't pick up any life readings here. There's not enough life readings here to fill an ice part of it. Sensors are in place. I'm going back to the page. When I was younger, I had the VHS, the gold and black box set that came out. That was either right before that was the THX edition they did, which I think was the last edition before he did the special editions, which added some of the new features in and stuff. I watched the shit out of those. I remember when I was first living on my own, I would just put those in. Any day I had off or any day I was home, I would just put those movies on and I would just have them play in the background and I would just go one to the next to the next. I'd just go to sleep with those movies on. I loved Star Wars when I was a kid, and it got me through some really tough shit. Empire Strikes Back is awesome. All right, well, I am gonna take Lae'zel here. Is there any way I can actually get down here and...
Light steps.
The thing is I do not want to trigger a
The fireplace
conversation.
isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
It still triggered the conversation. That's very frustrating. When I did this last week, it didn't ever trigger the conversation like this.
Have one hells of an you.
So yeah, that's not what I wanted it to do.
I will not know failure.
Waiting with bated breath.
The mission has to come first.
She's gonna go in biz, and then we're gonna lose her. Mudhole? Slimy? My home this is! Roar! Now she's frightened, and she still managed to go in biz. That is so not fair.
With ease. No choice but to keep going.
I'm ready.
So she's gonna disappear the chick. Stay in Viz. Oh, there she is. Nope, she fled. Bye bye, lovelies. He went and saw it when he was 9, when it was rated for 12 years old. Lady at the cinema said he has to see it. It's a very beautiful movie. He went and watched it 10 times. I love it. Age ratings for movies were polite suggestions in the 70s. Yeah, it's true. We have come to the end, everybody. Never fear, there is more yet to come. At 5 p.m. Central, I've got a fail Big Bad Boss fight going live. The end of this video is set to automatically transition to that video. So if you haven't already set your notification, just hang out for a couple minutes. This video will end. It'll transport everybody over to the next one. You can set your notification for that to go live this afternoon. And I've already got videos recorded every morning out until Sunday at the moment. I'm gonna go take a couple hour break and nap. Probably come back and work on. I gotta work on my. I gotta go watch those anthology films for Starfield now. I've been trying to slip that into my schedule, and I finally got ahead enough that I can slip it in so I can get those out for like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tonight is Thursday night. I will not do a... Last night's surprise stream was just a random thing. It won't happen tonight because I'm going to go do my Diablo 4 with Gila. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Central. I might be late. We'll know more in the morning, but we're going to get the cat. We're going to take the cat to the vet tomorrow so she can get a rabies shot and so the vet can do like a quick analysis about when we can schedule her to get spayed. So that way they can check her weight and everything else. But I don't know if Chris is going to do that or if I'm going to do that, and I won't know until the morning based on who has more free time. So we'll wait, and if I'm going to be late, I'll let everybody know in Discord. So make sure to pay attention to Discord because that's where I will let you know. Otherwise, I'll see everybody at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the videos that were launched this morning. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you haven't already done so. Super chat if you can. Thanks to those of you who do. Don't forget about memberships. Those of you who are members, thank you so much, everybody. Did a new member video yesterday.